Hello adventurers and welcome back to another episode, and on today's adventure I'll be taking you to Ventura Harbor Village. Now let's get started. And this lovely little harbor is located in none other than Ventura County. It's right between Oxnard and Old Town Ventura. And this gorgeous hidden gem offers you a wide range of unique shops and lots of cool ocean artwork. It definitely has a lot of pop-ups as well. And if you watch your surroundings carefully, you can find cool little art pieces like this one right here. You can also rent kayaks, boats, and paddle boats. And this unique harbor also offers different restaurants like this one, Top This Chocolate. And the way this works, you basically can make whatever chocolate kind of the way you want it. You can put whatever toppings on it, whatever flavor, sugar-free, white chocolate, it don't matter. They'll make it for you and it takes about 15 minutes. But here are some of the ingredients you can add, as well as the different kinds of variety they have of chocolates that you can make. And here is actually a diving school. You can actually get certified in this diving school. And here's more art. And you can take a picture in front of this lovely Ventura Harbor sign. And I highly recommend check out the local shops. Like this shop right here, Lost in Socks. And this shop is usually seen in big tourist areas. It's just a sock store that sells different varieties of socks with all kinds of crazy, unique, and truly one-of-a-kind designs. And this is also another location I took my brother to that I mentioned in the previous video. And he chose, I think it was a pair of Laker socks. He really loved them. And he told me to give it to him on a special day. On a different note, there's also a pair of socks here for anybody and everybody. And this is my favorite store, Hats Unlimited. And this is a really fun store to go to with friends, or if you have a lot of time in your hands. They had so many different kinds of hats, I couldn't resist but to try them on. I told you they had a lot of hats. Could you blame me? But this is actually a really cool place to take a picture as well. And across from this is a really good ice cream shop. And this ice cream shop is pretty unique. It definitely has a lot of flavors and offers unique fish-shaped cones as well. And it used to have an astronaut chute inside it, but I think they might have took it off display or got damaged or stolen. But continuing onwards, you'll see more different kinds of artworks, such as the one we'll see right now, like this beautiful art portrait and memorial. And eventually you'll see this really cool place called Island Packers. And what they do here is that they offer trips to the national parks or national park islands, as well as do whale watches in different seasons. And you can also go and pay for it and even do camping trips with these guys. Here are some of the information if you guys are interested. I know it's not too clear, but you guys can find them. But coming out of the shop or headed to the left or in front of the trail, you'll eventually see more kinds of ocean art, and as well as different accesses to this beach. However, this beach is pretty popular, but it does have a high steamer population, so do be careful. And my apologies, this beach does have a name, and it's called Harbor Cove Beach. After you take a small hike through the sand, you'll eventually see the lifeguard tower, and then you'll see the shoreline. And along the shoreline, you'll see these teepee stands that people made out of old driftwood. But next to the shoreline, you also see a rock formation. And in this rock formation, you can actually find some pretty decent sized crabs if you're lucky. If you're brave or foolish enough, you can actually find some and catch them yourself too. Like I did. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It just depends on how you get them and when you get them. And just like what I learned from El Salvador, if a crab pinches you, don't pull it off. Pry off the claw. It's going to take a piece with you if you try to do that. But I saw this big crab just chilling under one of the rocks. It just seemed so stagnant, it was just chilling there. And I was done with my finger in there, but luckily it didn't pinch me. Eventually I managed to catch a smaller one and managed to show it off. After I was done admiring it, I eventually just let it go. But it didn't want to leave. Well, it did, but it was kind of slow. And eventually it got off my hand and slowly retreated and made its way back to its rock home. And this is pretty much the end of the video, guys. You can watch until the end to see what else happens after it retreats back to the rock. But until next time, guys, be safe out there, take care, and remember, have a wonderful day.